Everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. So this is from the 21st through to the 23rd of March 2025. I'm using the Dark Mansion Tarot as well as the Romance Angels today. So yeah, I was kind of feeling like truths need to come out. So there needs to be communication this weekend. I just kind of feel like there's a lot going on in the head and in the mind, but not a lot verbally going on here. So whatever this blockage is, it needs releasing or removing. Get things off your chest and out of your system. Don't be afraid to do that because I kind of feel like a lot's going around in circles here and you just got getting nowhere. And yeah, you need to face your fears. You need to deal with this so that you know once and for all what's going on here, there, and everywhere. You know, when you kind of sit there in that headspace, you haven't got a clue what's really going on, and things can spiral out of control and out of sync and out of everything else. So I kind of feel like you need to take back the reins in control. Maybe you're in a pattern, maybe you're in a toxic situation around you. It's definitely becoming toxic anyhow, and you need to deal with it. Talking of toxins as well, I kind of feel like a lot of you guys need to focus on what you're putting into and onto your body. So you might need to really focus on that at the moment. And again, whatever you feed your body feeds your mind and soul as well at the same time. So if you're feeding yourself rubbish, then you kind of, it's creating toxins around you. So we need to kind of get things shifted into that right direction for you. I don't know who that's for. I'm just kind of feeling the energy. So again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist or anything else along those lines. So obviously seek that advice from the professionals if you need it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the tarot there for you. You know, I feel like you're being shut out or something anyhow. Either you're shutting others out or you're being shut out in some kind of way. And this is where things are spiraling out of control because you can't get the answers or you're not getting the answers that you need or want. And you're kind of feeling isolated in the process, which is, yeah, causing things to be toxic around you. Now you might turn to alcohol this weekend. You might turn to overindulging in the wrong foods. And like I say, you've got to look after yourself in this process as well. But again, equally face your fears here. Get things off your chest, out your system so that you can figure out where things are headed, where things are going. But yeah, try not to think too much. Always keep yourself as grounded as possible. Okay, we had two cards fly out there. We've got the King of Pentacles and we've got the Three of Cups. Interesting. So there could be more than one person or situation that's involved with whatever you're going through here. I kind of feel like someone's really trying their hardest to make something work or some things work. Could be some things. But it feels more controlling than allowing. So again, when we're going against the tide here, something's not right anyhow. There's an imbalance in the energies. And yeah, there could be other people involved in your situations around you as well, whether you're getting other people involved or whether they have got other people involved. But this could be a third party situation that's going on, definitely. So I kind of feel like you're going around in circles and cycles with this as well. Now, I get that you kind of want to let your hair down, have some fun, but equally, you're trying to control the situations around you. And maybe, just maybe, some of you are thinking, well, I can't get this from there, so I'm going to go elsewhere. It could be an attention-seeking kind of energy, especially with that King of Pentacles that kind of wants it all as well. I'm not saying we're all needy and greedy here. No, I really have no idea who I'm connecting with, but at the same time, we've got to focus on what's important. If you really want something, then things have to change, things have to alter. There's no communication that I'm seeing at the moment. Now, there is somebody around you that's feeling quite trapped in their head, trapped in their mind, trapped in the energies. Again, this can be you feeling like you don't know how to overcome the obstacles here. So the easiest thing to do is go off and, you know, I don't know if this is getting attention from other people or it's odd energy. This is very much in the head and in the mind, feeling trapped in some kind of way, prisoner-like kind of energy, not able to see what's going on, not able to see or feel what's going on. This is because there's lack of communication here, or feeling blocked or trapped in some kind of way, and we've got to get out of this energy and we've got to get things moving. But I feel like someone's really trying to control things in a different way. Now, what is happening here is maybe, you know, because you don't know what's going on, you're kind of feeling a bit lost, you're getting other people involved in some kind of way to take back the reins and control. Maybe it's about materialistic side of things. Maybe you're not getting this, that, and the other, so you're seeking it elsewhere. It could be the case there as well, or you could be dealing with somebody that's like that. But equally, we've got somebody who's very much in their head on the outside, don't know what to do, feeling trapped in some kind of way. Could be suffering with mental health. But again, that's not going to be for everybody. I'm not professional either in that respect, but there are mental blocks that are going on there. Someone's very stuck about what to do anyway, and getting irritated by this because I kind of feel like it's really getting to the energies. It's really winding somebody up. Somebody could be being very cold around you as well. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Like, what's going on? Somebody could be accusing somebody else as well of seeing other people or doing things they shouldn't be doing with other people. There could be that that's going on with that Three of Cups. You know, there's more than one person involved with possibly relationships here, but equally, this could be to do with your work career side of things or interfering when your work in some respect. Okay. It's like someone wants their cake and wants to eat it all, or whatever that saying is. And can't just have a slice of something. They've got to have the whole thing. They've got to have it all. And if they can't get it in one place, they'll get it another. And this is like the devilish energies that I'm getting here, because I'm certainly seeing the devil on your shoulders here, saying, okay, this isn't going to happen, and that's not going to happen. You're not going to get this, you're not going to get that, and all these negatives that are spiraling out of control and feeding that negative energy in your head. There's just no communication here. You're conjuring up all sorts without knowing what's really going on. Someone's got their eyes shut. They're not seeing the bigger picture here. Someone is feeling very trapped. Now, whether it's somebody else that you're dealing with is feeling very trapped about what to do, where to go, how to make something happen. There's restrictions there anyhow. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But what I see from your side of things is that, you know, it's just a limbo land that you're in, especially with that King of Cup, Knight of Cups. Now, obviously, this talks about following your heart, doing what's right for you, but the emotions are getting in the way here. And again, it's clouding your judgment, it's clouding something there. And I kind of feel, I feel like you can't move on or you can't move forward. And that's that trap vibe that I'm getting, because it's like, is this going anywhere? Am I, you know, it's a kind of lost feeling. Yeah, left out in the cold. Yeah. It's almost like, you know, there's definitely an imbalance here, and something's definitely off. Something is definitely off, and it's to do with you. It could be to do with your foundations in some kind of way. There's insecure feelings, emotions, because you've got the cold shoulder here. You don't know what's going on. You don't know whether you're coming or going, what day of the week it is, what time it is, whatever. You're feeling quite lost, unstable, unsteady. Certainly, blocked out in some kind of way. Some of you are physically blocked. Now again, that can be, you can easily block somebody on social media, on your phone, whatever. You could, it's that kind of vibe. And it's causing like this to spiral out of control. It's like, okay, well, if you're not getting communication, which is what you desperately need here, things are spiraling out of control. Where is this headed? Where is this going? So if you've got no communication now, will you have this in the future? That's what you've got to ask yourselves. Clearly, at the moment, there's problems, there's issues. No one's talking to anybody. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling isolated. We've got this hot and cold kind of vibe that's going on. It's going around in circles. It's not going anywhere. So what are you doing? You're just following this because you don't know what else to do. And that's why you're trapped. That's why there's obstacles. That's why there's blocks. You've got to step out of that and you've got to take back the reins and take back control and follow your heart and do what's going to make you happy. Forget everybody else in the picture here. The only reason people seek attention elsewhere is because they don't have it. It's that ego thing. It's that little devil on your shoulders desperately seeking for something that you're missing within. And once you get it somewhere, you crave it elsewhere. It's like an addiction. And that can be in many different forms. You know, you might be addicted to chocolate. That could be something. I mean, that's minor in the grand scheme of life. You could be addicted to love, relationships. It could be sexual. It could be, you know, anything that you crave and you need and you're not getting currently right now. It could be attention. It could be anything. And you try your damn hardest. So this is why, you know, you get in this confused state of mind. And maybe you get other people involved with it at the same time because you can't you're panicking that you're not going to have whatever you crave or desire here. So you get other people involved in some kind of way, which causes drama, chaos. It causes more negativity around you, more negativity that you don't need. It's all of these addictions are not helping you. What you should be seeking is help. Communication. If you can't get communication where you are, then you've got to seek it elsewhere. And this is whether it's professional, whether it's, you know, a good close friend or someone like that. But ultimately, this energy is doing you no good. And you need to see that you've got that little devil on your side or on your shoulders or even to do with this other person. Something is toxic here and it's not going anywhere. So we need to do something about it. And that means stepping outside of your comfort zone, facing a few fears, accepting what's going on and taking back the reins and control and steering yourself in a different direction. And I'm telling you, that's not easy. It is not easy to do. But you've certainly got the strength and the power to do that. We've got the Queen of Wands coming out with the Three of Cups. Now, you may be invited out to a party, a do. There's celebrations here this weekend as well. And you may come across someone that's, I don't know, really wants your attention, and you're gonna lap it up because you've got it. It's not going to help your situation. It'll take your mind off for there and then. It's not going to help your situation. Now, for some of you, if this is to do with relationships and you're going to get a third party involved in some kind of way, it's probably not a good idea. It's up to you. It's free will at the end of the day. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you're certainly going to have some attention that you haven't got right now. And it will be so easy to cave into that. So easy, but it's not going to do what you expect it's going to do. It's not going to fulfill your happiness or your needs. And it's not going to fill that gap that's missing right now. The only way you're going to fulfill that gap is by working on yourself and ditching all the habits and the cycles and the negative vibes, people, energy, situations around you. That's the only way you're going to deal with this once and for all. And that is going to take a lot of hard work and strength and time, patience. So you fighting that dark corner at the moment, which is what you're doing, It's whether you've got that strength and willpower to do that. And this is why good friends, good family, good support is essential right now. And whether that's through counseling, whether that's through, some people choose hypnotherapy, healing, whatever the case may be, seek and search professional help to get you out of this addiction or out of this toxic phase. I can't even talk, see. You need to talk. You need to get everything out there. You need to get back at that root cause of why you're feeling this way and why you're experiencing this. And I'm telling you, this is to do with some form of abandonment or fight, flight kind of mode, maybe even from childhood growing up. Some people suffer through separations and things like that. And you seek for that attention because it's something that either you've never had or it's been stripped from you. And that energy has been stuck. Did you see that flash in front of the screen? And that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. This just shows me, I know I've got the smoke on anyway, but that was a huge flash right in front of me. You know, comment if you see that or saw that. But that's just confirmation that you're certainly not alone here on this journey, on this pathway. And whatever you are facing right now, again, Mercury retrograde has got a lot to do with what you're facing at the moment. But once and for all, they tried to shift you on from it. So if you can face this right now at your deepest, darkest point in time, you are going to rise out of this a whole lot stronger. You really, really are. So you've got to face a few demons. That's what you've got to do. You can't run for this. If you run from this, you're going to end up in this cycle another 10 months, 10 years. We don't want that. We really don't want that. 10's important anyhow. Yeah, we've got to walk away. What we've got to do, we've got to walk away. We've got to push our emotions to one side, and we've actually got to face the truth here. There is help and support in the distance there, but you've got to do the hardest thing, and that is dropping whatever this is, leaving it behind, not getting sucked back in by other people, other energies, other situations, the past, whatever this may be, and focusing on the here and now for the future. If you want your stability and security to come, then you've got to do all this hard work and effort now. And I'm telling you, look, yes, you're in a dark place at the moment, but you can get through to that light at the end of the tunnel. You're not going to be alone on this journey. You're not. There's lies, deceit, deception. There's things hidden behind the scenes here. You may never get the truth, and that's fine. That's what you've got to accept. You've got to stop tiptoeing around here, and you've got to face your own truths. If you are unhappy in the situation, because clearly you are, then you've got to do something about it. And that involves, you know, speaking your truth, getting your truth out there, but equally accepting that something's not right here. We're not going to fight anymore to get this up, running, going, whatever. We've got to break these addictions. We've got to face the truth, and we've got to deal with the truth, and we've got to take actions and steps against that. Okay, you change your ways, you alter what you're doing here. Now, with the Knight of Cups, like I say, this is about removing the emotions and doing what's right for you, following your heart, doing what makes you happy. And it doesn't mean, look, whoever you're going to come across this weekend is not going to fulfill everything here. They're not good. It might be a distraction from what you're going through, but it's not going to. This is like somebody going off, having an affair just to fulfill their attention needs or wants or desires or whatever it may be, but they'll regret it the next day. That is what I'm seeing here. Don't do it. Free will, like I say, it's up to you. But yeah, this is about you facing your feelings and emotions. This is about you not hiding who you are anymore, not hiding behind that mask. Listening and trusting that intuition, which is there because you are very open. A lot of people don't really see the real you. And look, but this is aging you. This is causing all kinds of imbalance in your life, and you're kind of bombarded with everything at the moment. But what I do see is you're still standing. You're still fighting, but we don't want to fight anymore. We want to flow. And that's where I kind of feel like you've got to step out of your comfort zone here to regain balance in every kind of way. Some of you could be overspending as well, overspending your money, but equally giving all your time, effort, and energy away to these situations that are it's just not coming back to you in the way you'd like or expect. It's not flowing. It's doing the opposite, in fact. You're not getting anywhere. You're going around in circles, cycles, you're getting that cold shoulder, and it's causing instability and insecurities around you. And again, equally with your foundations to do with your house and your home, this is like, if some of you guys are wanting to move and things like that, it's just not going to happen at the moment. You've got to face what you've got to face to lift and shift all blocks around you. I feel like I'm telling you guys off. I really don't mean to. I feel like I feel like I've got to shake someone. Wake up. Look what's going on. There is absolutely no communication here whatsoever. None. None. Some of you guys are not even seeing the signs because you're so blinded by this darkness. You're so consumed by fighting, being in your head, in your mind. So you're not seeing those signs, but they're clearly saying to you, you need to cut cords, cut ties with all forms of negativity around you, including that little devil on your shoulders. Cut cords of negativity, you know, searching happiness from others. You've got to be happy inside, and that takes a lot of understanding, patience, everything else. What we're doing here is, look, I don't want you guys hitting that rock bottom button. It may feel like everything's falling apart and you're thinking of all your losses over your gains here. But this is about you building those foundations up even stronger. It really is. And again, maybe you're thinking about other people's feelings and emotions rather than your own here. But I'm telling you, with that 5 of Cups, 2 5s as well, shows imbalance. This is disappointment. This is letdowns. This is breakups, breakdowns. This is everything crumbling around you or feeling as if it is. But I'm telling you, it's not meant to feel that way. It's meant to shake you up so that you wake up, so that you deal with these things, so that you can actually see that what's going on is not right around you. For some of you guys, look, like I said, if you're looking to move house, home, there's disappointment there. Things aren't just going to plan at the moment. If it's to do with work, career side of things, again, there's letdowns, there's let goes, there's disappointment, there's doors closing here. It's all to shift you on a new pathway, on a new journey. Relationships, the same, there's breakups there. There's disappointments, there's all sorts going on. It's definitely for endings, for new beginnings here all around, no matter what is going on in your life. This is a big, big shake up at the moment. And that's what the retrograde's doing. It's actually letting go of everything that no longer serves our purpose. And that can include relationships, jobs, you know, anything that has you just ignored, that you know it's doing you damage. So some of you, look, if you've been eating badly and not looking after yourselves, they're going to show you and make you see that whatever you're putting in or on your body is not good for you, not right for you. So yes, you could end up a little bit under the weather, but it's for you to sit up and notice and make the changes that you need to make you a stronger individual to function. There's definitely third-party involvement here. Definitely third-party involvement, and that can be devastating to somebody. I just, look, whoever you're trying to kid here, universe sees all. Okay, we've got a trickster here as well. I do need to say with that magician card, but equally, if we look on the flip side of things, the magician talks about you having all the tools in the box to deal with everything that you're facing here. You having that strength, courage, knowledge, wisdom, power to overcome everything that you're going through. Sometimes we have to reach rock bottom to have that rug pulled from under our feet to kind of realize what's really going on. That's what's going on. So big shifts, big shifts. Okay. Let's just see what the romance angels are saying. But all I'm saying to you guys is you need to cut free from all forms of negativity around you. The universe is pushing you to do that. So don't fight against it. Go with it. Trust it. Even if you don't understand why, it's about accepting. Accept that the universe has got something or someone better for you. It's going to replace whatever you feel you are lacking or losing. It's going to open your eyes. It's giving you big major lessons. Major lessons. But in order for you to reach your happy place, you've got to go through this. Because once you've gone through this, you're not going to do it again. So do the hard work now so that you can be free from it all and settled. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, love yourself first. Absolutely, 100%. You've got to follow your heart. Do what's going to make you happy. So that means putting the hard work and effort into you, because nobody else is going to kind of love you the way you love yourself. If you are in a dark place yourself, if you are not loving yourself, you're going to attract situations and people around you and energies around you that are just going to vibrate on the same level. You don't want that. If you fully love yourself, you're going to feel amazing with what you get. Keep open-minded about your love life for whoever needs to hear that. You know, that's what I'm saying. Once you do all this hard work and effort, you're going to move on from this to get better. But you've got to love yourself first. It's a lesson. And again, then your finances and career take off as well. You know, all these blocks will get removed. All these obstacles will get removed. But everything in life takes a lot of hard work and effort. If you put that hard work and effort, you get rewarded. If you go around in circles and cycles, you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not evolving, nothing's changing at all. We have the soulmate card come up. Now this is a contract of sorts as well. It talks about any form of contract, whether it's a person or a situation around you. They were always temporary, but there is a new contract that's going to come in for you. And again, trust that this is going to be right for you. Absolutely, 100%. It's there in the energy saying something bigger and better is coming your direction. But you've got to face the facts. You've got to face the truth here, that sometimes we don't get the truth, but it's okay. You know, understand that you feeling the way you're feeling is showing you signs anyhow. It's showing you that, you know, that's why you're tired. That's why you're worn out. If you're ever overthinking, you've got anxiety, worry, stress on your shoulders over one situation, you know something's not right. It's a warning in itself. So you've got to trust that. All you got to do is act upon it to get yourself out of this situation. You've got to take steps, and you've got to flick that devil off your shoulders and say, I can do this. And if you have to get professionals involved to help you, then do it. There's no harm in doing that, you know. So that's what I've got for you this weekend. I'm so sorry. It sounds like a lecture. It really does, and it's not meant to. It's how the energies come across. Some of you just need that little bit of a kick to be pushed in that right direction. Remember, you're all human, though, at the end of the day. And, it's not as simple as someone turning around saying, just do this or just do that. It's never easy. There's a lot of factors involved with that. And you've got to take your experiences and you've got to learn from them. That's all I'm saying. So that's what we've got for you for this weekend. But don't get tempted into doing things that is not going to help you out this weekend. Definitely don't. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Good luck. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.